welcome to part 2 of the door bolting series. If this is your first time here and you haven't watched part 1 yet, please make sure to follow the link below and do that now. We're going to start advancing our steps in part 2, so I want you to start at the beginning so that you can set your dog up for success rather than failure. If you have any questions or any concerns or you're uncertain of anything, please definitely leave a comment below. For everybody else, welcome back. How's it going? How are you doing? Is your dog getting it? Is it starting to click that they need to wait? Are you really starting to see a difference? If you're not, take your time, don't rush it, and maybe you don't want to follow the additional steps that will be in part 2 just yet. What you want to do is make sure that you set your dog up for success, because it doesn't matter how fast you go, it's really about the end result. And trust me, when you're able to walk out the door and not have your dog follow you, it is amazing. So take your time. Now in part 2, for the most part, the steps are exactly the same. Give a few steps where we actually advance it and we ask our dog for a bit more impulse control before releasing them. I'm going to go over the new steps along with some more demonstrations, and then I'm going to use my dog Emmy as the demo dog so that you can see what she does. Now, I have been doing training with her regarding the door since she came home, but I haven't been formal about it. So you're gonna see that in the video, because it's really gonna take her a little while to actually get the sit, because I don't ask for it normally. Okay, but let's get started. Yes, good girl. Did you notice what was different? There was really only one major thing that was different, and that was me actually taking a step outside the screen door. And the reason I did that is because I want my dog to understand that if I move with the door, that it still doesn't mean that they're supposed to go through. What Em didn't do was follow me. Don't be surprised if a lot of your dogs actually follow you as you start to step. So be really prepared to pull your foot back in. And as I said, although I've been working with Em and the door since she came home, I have not been doing it formally, and you saw that very clearly in the video. So sometimes it just takes a little time and you just have to wait. But now let's actually go and review the steps, and that way you guys can go and get started on part 2. Let's review. Step 1. Put your dog's leash on. Step 2. Put your hand on the doorknob. Step 3. Wait for your dog to sit. Step 4. Open the door. Step 5. If they get up from the sit before you say your release word, close the door. Step 6. Repeat steps 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you can open the door without your pup getting up. Step 7. Say your release word and then open the door. Step 8. If you have a screen door, repeat steps 1 through 7. Remember, start moving your body outside before saying your release word. If your dog keeps following you as you go to step out the door, try taking smaller steps until they don't get up from the sit. If they are still not understanding, try moving slower. Maybe open the door wider first and then work on stepping out later. Remember, move at your dog's pace. Them being successful is more important than moving fast. That's it. You are now ready to take these steps and actually apply them yourselves. If you have any questions, if anything's happening and you're having some problems, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Until then, make sure you practice, make sure you go at your dog's pace, and keep an eye out for part 3.